Alright. And we are back with Wrath of the Righteous. Let's see. I forget exactly where I was going before, so I'll just explore this part of the map that I haven't cleared up yet. Should be fine. Whoa. Okay. And it's fine. Alright. Let's see. Further down this way. Right. What's on this one?
I sense something.
A trap.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
What do we have here? This trophy shield once belonged to an unknown paladin of Iomade. It has several holes and is partially covered in rust, but it still radiates the holy aura of its previous owner. And this? Armor of fallen paladins, the once gleaming symbols of good deities, have been defaced and befouled. Portraits of crusaders who switched to the demon side. The paintings are lying in disarray, and many of them are damaged. Cryptic note. Also got full plate, half plates, demon blood. Alright, the cryptic note. There is no body, no weight, no scent, no sound. 5 transparent fingers squeeze the tree. A group of 6 came before, grasping at its treasure. Only half of them left the place alive.
Move out.
I think I'm close to suffering from the first level of corruption. So, might as well level up. Let's see. Yep. Ninio. Just follow the recommended. Illusion. Wait, why is it not recommended? Shadow Conjuration Greater. Let's see. The illusory conjurations created deal 60% damage to non-believers, and non-damaging effects are 60% likely to work against non-believers. Which means it's all the better if they do believe it. Since there's no other spell. Let's get those. Get a cast of Elemental Assessor. Why not? Three uses of that. Phantasmal Killer's just too good to pass up. No new spell slots for any of those. So we move on. Level up Ember. Stigmatized Witch. Elemental Focus. Greater Fire. Greetings, mongrel racist. How am I racist towards the mongrels? That makes no sense. Alright. Gains Ice Storm. Whatever. K-Fangs. Could do without, but whatever. Because you refuse to bid Windwalk because of her differences. So, to reiterate something, just because I don't want to bang someone doesn't make me racist. Let's see. Oh wait, did they expand what it means to be racist to cover if I don't want to screw someone, I'm racist towards them? Ooh, shit. We're not even the same species, though. It's kind of messed up. Let's see. Greater Heroism. Which, what's this do again? It's just +4 bonuses. Immunity to Fear. I can use that. Why does it look like your brother is there? Because he is currently sick, and I didn't want to try to take him out into the cold to risk getting any sicker. So he is getting plenty of rest, and we'll see him whenever he gets better. It is winter time, so it's bound to happen. But yeah, so right now he's just in recovery. Moving on. Leveling up with Ruchelet. Gains favor terrain. And critical focus. Because why not? Favor terrain underground. They are. There is a show called Interspecies Reviewer. Watch to increase your knowledge. I know what it is. Look, just because I'm not particularly into monster girls doesn't mean much, man. That is more my brother's preference. Me, not so much. I'm not even saying it'd be a complete no. I'm just not into insects. Yada yada. Alright, moving on. I have a very cultured follower count right now. Iron Will. Of all the feats the game would want her to take as recommended. Whatever. Trained Initiative. As long as wielding weapon, trained weapon, applies weapon bonus to initiative checks. Sure, I guess. Why not? Spiders aren't insects, they're arachnids. My mistake. You're absolutely right. I'm still not for them. Alright. Moving on. The next one, Paladins. Scion, level up. Improve crit for longswords. Oh shit, she gains new spells. Alright, let's see. Holy Sword. Probably gonna cast Holy Sword. Let's see. Allows you to channel power. The weapon acts as a +5 holy weapon. Extra 2d6 against evil opponents. And emits a magic circle against evil effect. A spell effect. I don't know what the magic circle effect does. I won't argue it. Shit, that's awesome. Alright, let's see. Crusader's Edge is nowhere near as good as Holy Sword. Like, I know she gets some cleric spells, but the paladin spells tend to be better. Entreating your deity. Forced Repentance is good too. Wait, what does this do? You force an evil creature that does not have the evil subtype to momentarily reflect on its past actions. Come by grief and conscience. Unless this lasts 1 round per level. But it ends after they're attacked. Crusader Edge is awesome. No, I'm not arguing that it's good. Like no need to confirm a critical hit is really good. But like, and the Bane property is just 2d6 against, evil outsiders. It's just that Holy Weapon does that, or Holy Sword does that already. And makes the weapon a +5. Let's see. What else does this do? So it does the 2d6. Automatically confirms crits. Oh, it nauseates outsiders. Let's see. Yeah, I'll say Holy Sword over it. If I could, I would stack both of them on top of each other, though. Oath of Peace. Entreat your deity for aid. You make a temporary Oath of Peace, granting you superior defenses. But you can't attack for the duration of the oath. As long as you are subject to this spell, you get a +5 bonus to AC, saving throws. Um, if a cleric could have gained this would have been better. I don't see a whole lot of reason for me to have a paladin refrain from attacking. The paladin's weapons count as good aligned anyway at a certain level. Then take a look at how long the spell works. 1 minute per level. 1 round per level. Ah, yep, there it is. Yeah, never mind. I'd still try to go for both if I could. Let's see, bestow Grace of Champion. Adds charisma bonus to all saving throws. I thought Paladins already did that. Alright. See, I think that's it. Outside of Holy Sword and Crusader's Edge, I mean, Angelic Aspect greater. But I don't see myself having Sela cast any of this other stuff. Well, Force Repentance is pretty much like a catch-all, like, hold person. Though wouldn't Chains of Light be a better version of that? Eagle Soul is also awesome. Isn't Eagle Soul just a buff on stats? Or am I thinking of something else? Let's see. Call forth a surge of holy power. Wait, 1 round per level. Okay. Let's see. A +2 bonus to armor class, +4 bonus to strength. And it's a sacred bonus, not enhancement, so it would stack. Alright. Resistance 5 to acid and fire. That's good. A +5 sacred bonus on all persuasion checks when used to intimidate. Made against evil creatures. That doesn't work for this build, but that is neat. +2 on initiative checks. I'm not using that. I'm not using it for initiative. Let's see. +2 fast healing 2. That's always good. I won't knock that. Any critical threat roll made against an evil creature is automatically confirmed. Okay. Non-good spellcasters can cast this spell, but doing so causes them to be sickened. Or staggered for evil spellcasters. Goddamn. Alright, yeah, Eagle Soul is pretty good. You get so many benefits in one spell. What could be better? Having them all? I mean, at this rate, I'd be greedy and want them all. But, like, realistically, I probably only take Angelic Aspect Greater and, like, one of the per round spells. So it's either Eagle Soul, Holy Sword. I mean, they're all good, but, like, yeah, it's either Eagle Soul or Holy Sword. Let me think. Yeah, this is just a flat upgrade to Angelic Aspect, and I already know that spell is good, so yeah. Alright. Let's go see how many spells she has available to her right now. 1. Well, we'll grab the one that lasts the longest. Resounding Blow. Oh wait, it's a swift action. This might be worth something. Melee weapon in hand to cast a spell, easy enough. On a successful melee attack, weapon resounds. Target takes 1d6 points of sonic damage. Your weapon is not harmed by this attack. If you're using your judgment ability or smite ability against the target, it is staggered for the round. Okay. For 1 round on a successful check. Successful fortitude save negates the staggering. On a successful crit, the target is stunned for 1 round and blinded for 1d6 rounds. Huh. If I ever made her go for strictly just beating one target in general, this would be good, but it's like the one downside of a paladin is I wish she had more spell slots. I don't really have anything to go for here. If somebody thinks of something better, let's see. Well, getting mythic ability abundant should help. Could help. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. This and I guess Aura of Greater Courage. Being able to cast it twice would just be really good. And that's it for her. Moving on. Go up. Dragon Scion. Level up the same skills as before. If I was abundant with a T at the end. Oh, I don't know. Alright, feats. I generally don't know what I'm going for here. Like, anything should do. Greater weapon specialization, longsword. Sure, whatever. Let me see what weapon training do I go for here? What do I have already? Axes for heavy blades. Oh, that's why I chose axes. I already had long swords and great swords already covered with heavy blade. See, I guess the combat maneuver defense. Unless somebody can think of something better here. Let's see. Fires on after trees. No. Trained initiative. Any of these weapon categories I'm not really using. I guess I'll just do combat maneuver defense so I don't have to worry about being tripped up. Initiative or reflex would be my idea. Let's see. Just take the bonus on trained weapon group. Sure. Trained initiative. Heavy blades. There. Corruption of the Abyss retreats in the face of the cleansed relic's sanctified power. And Tales of Avestan. Alright.
Something is not right here.
Okay. See. Having first say in combat is never wrong. Fair enough. Alright, let's see. She looks like she's gonna run right into the trap.
I finished here. Is there more?
Okay. I just finished saving, so this should be fine.
A bright future awaits us.
Charge.
It's either us or them.
Smite evil. Right. There. Right. There's not much else to do here, so we'll go search this corridor.
Danger ahead.
Yeah, no, he's not really a danger. The smite good might be a problem, though. Move out the way.
The light will take you.
Stupid Triceratops.
I sense something. I finished here. Is there more?
Poor cat. Oh, never mind. Okay. Down this corridor. Probably just another Eternal Guardian. Sure.
You're a good person. I like you.
You are my favorite aide.
I will defend my dream.
Here by the will of the great Baphomet, no blade, no magic will end my eternal vigil. You say that. So much for that.
Something is not right here.
Oh.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Alright.
I've embarrassed myself.
37. You know, maybe if I don't roll in that one, you probably get it. Thankfully, I saved before I got there.
You called?
Let's see. Use this. Alright, now try.
I finished here.
There.
Is there more?
We are the light. They are the darkness.
Are you kidding me?
This condition is irrational. Surrender or else. I dedicate my body to science.
Okay. What do we got? Some fancy light shield. Light shield of cursed allegiance. Yeah, that's not gonna screw someone over for putting that on. +3 light shield. Emanates cursed aura. Whenever an ally adjacent to this shield's wielder is attacked, the enemy must pass a will save DC 21 against this curse or suffer a -3 penalty on the next attack roll. So it doesn't curse me, it curses someone else? Alright, it's a +4. No. Any touch attack causes the enemy to suffer a 2d6 damage. That's too good to pass up. What about for me? Using the Buckler of Ray Negation, it gives me a +5 AC bonus against ranged touch attacks. It's like it'd be a good item for someone else. This helps if I had Shield Bash. Alright, moving on. What else we got? Pick this lock. Only in that one can fail.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
It's Ivory Cone. Oh, it's just a merchant item. Alright. Let's see. More junk. More junk. And more junk. Alright. We'll do the obvious.
I'm losing my temper.
Oh, grand. What was the hell was that password? Alright. Sure, one of the pamphlets I found the key to it. Take notes and stay in code. The first two, a 6-pointed star and a triangle. Is there any other? Doors. Your arch nemesis cursed them all. I got through that door just fine, eventually. Let's see here. There's that, then the triangle, and then I don't know. I guess we'll try this and this and this.
Vision blurring. Legs are shaking. Peculiar.
Maybe it's just the easiest. Nope.
This will leave a bruise.
Okay. Is Circle in this.
I'm all right.
Conjuration is irrational.
I'm
One
all
solution.
right.
Yes. Yes, I do. Let's see. Oh, shit.
Peculiar.
Nope. That's too much. Didn't think I'd kill anybody. Alright. Screw that. I hate puzzles. Alright. Circle, pentagram, hexagon, triangle. Where the hell was I supposed to get the clue for that? I haven't gotten anything that says that. Did I? So, it's in one of the notes. Circle, pentagram, hexagon, and triangle. Whoa. The remains of the Minotaur have been carefully dismembered and carved with profane runes, similar to a ritual sacrifice. Poor guy. What do we got here? A helmet, breastplate, and bracers. Then a fancy white wind cloak.
None shall escape!
Just another Eternal Guardian. I've killed plenty of these before. Let's blast them to dust and move on. And you're dead. Wait, I am? Wait, is there more enemies somewhere?
The light. Take you.
Whoa. No need for more. That one is more than enough.
I'll dissect your cadaver.
Is the key lies in one of some of the equipment I picked up? Demonic resentment. Whoever's aware of this helm is under the rage effect. Rage's effect. So on melee attack. 1 damage. Increases by 1. Well, that doesn't help anyone unless they're a barbarian. Bracers of breaching. Whenever the wearer of these bracelets confirms a critical hit, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or become vulnerable to piercing damage for 2 rounds. Way to go. What else we got? White Wind's Cloak. This damaged cloak can now be worn only as a cloak and only by non-evil aligned creature. If this cloak is worn by a character with no levels in duelist class, such character will get the precise strike ability. If this cloak is worn by a duelist, she gets a +4 competence bonus to attack while parrying. Additionally, precise strike now adds 1.5 bonus. It also allows the wearer to cast Sacred Nimbus spell 3 times a day as a 9th level cleric. Okay. I'm holding a light or one-handed piercing weapon. Quarter for level. Okay. That's neat. Could probably give it to Camellia. That's about it. Is this guy healing up?
This will leave a bruise.
Alright.
I can push through this?
Heal me quickly.
You should have. I dedicate my body to science.
Oof.
Please help me. Come on.
Yeah. So, I'm guessing the first thing I need to do is run out that room after I loot it. Alright, what did you say? Circle, pentagram, hexagon, and triangle. Everyone get out. Room.
All this waiting.
Except for me. I have a pretty high initiative, so I should be able to get in and out pretty easy.
Do not fear. Do not
Move.
waver.
Move. No, we're wavering. Everyone get out. Is he not leaving that room? Yeah, it looks like he's not leaving that room. Alright, well, he can stay there for all I care. No, he leaves when he sees you. Oh. Well, if I don't have to go in there, though, I'm not going to. Alright, got all the loot. Got what I came for.
I wonder why.
Let's see. Just heal up the party as best you can. Alright. It's an optional boss, so you don't need if you don't want. I mean, they already gave me the reward and everything, so I really don't have to fight. Pretty sure there's some other part of this place I'm supposed to go. Right here. Haven't gone through here yet. Alright. And let's get moving for the rest. Ah, shit, it's another door. Alright. Yes. Trap uses channel negative energy to heal undead. Oh, that's what that is.
I will defend my dream.
Demon's ability.
I sense something.
Oh, that. Noxus Defiler. Song of Discord. It's only 3 seconds. A lot of this Fairy Tales of Avestan book. Is it gonna keep spamming the... That trap's gonna keep spamming as long as it's alive, isn't it? Yep. I'm gonna have to go back in there. Headquarters, maps, scouting reports, mission plans. Your officers will be very keen to take a look at these documents. 100%
Something
chance
is not
to
right
pick this
here.
lock.
I finished here. Is there more?
A random star knife. Fortune's Temper. And what does this do? +3 holy weapon. Sorry. What? And confirm a crit. All allies in a 40-foot area affected with prayer spell for 6 rounds. Deals extra 2d6 against an evil alignment. Neat.
Head on!
Alright, That trap constantly being used it's really annoying me now. So I'm gonna have to go deal with it. You said it will chase me out of the room if it sees me though, so there's that. The only reason I'm making sure only Lewis goes is because he gets hasted as soon as he's in combat, so. As soon as he sees and tries to chase, I'll just run. Fighting him under the constant repeating trap of heal undead is a bad idea, but aside from that, it should be easy to take him down.
Onwards! None shall escape!
He's not attacking. There it is. Oh, are you kidding me? No! What are you doing? What are you doing? Shaking. Ravager of Dread. For the remainder of combat, +2 bonus and damage. It's nice and all, but I should be able to tell you to run. Okay. I don't know what he's waiting for, but like at this rate. Fight this. Oh no. God, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Try to solo him. No, I wasn't trying to solo him. I wanted to get him to just chase me all the way back to the regular party. And then just bombard him with spells once he got in range. But he doesn't actually chase. He fears you, and then the controls get kind of wonky.
We will win this war.
You're a good person. I like you.
Okay.
I will help where I can.
You can turn off the AI if you want. Portrait, lower button.
I am yours to command.
True.
We'll make things right.
I was kind of just
You
hoping I
already
didn't have to. Okay. Let's try this again.
No one stands in my way.
We'll even do that.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Let's hear you cry.
Stop going in there, Amber. Hey, you better not be shaken. He's shaking anyway. What's the point of that goddamn aura spell? And Ember keeps trying to run into the combat with it. Stop it. Okay. Now that it's out of the aura range.
I will resist.
No glory without risk.
Okay. Oh, the stupid trap stop. Yep. Okay. You can. All right. And go back in here.
I'll prove I'm the best.
All right. Heal Ivo. A little bit more. Go through this door. All right. Disciple of Xanthir. Out of my way. A cultist wearing a Descarite robe clenches his fists and glares at the servants of Baphomet blocking his path. The enemy is at the gates. You must release the specimens. That is a direct order from Xanthir, the Plagued One. Hear that? A woman in armor decorated with an ox head emblem laughs disdainfully. Her fellow believers echo her mocking laughter. Xanthir, the Plagued One, gave us an order, a direct order. He said that to you, did he? You open it then. Go on, I won't stop you. Open the cage and we'll stand back and watch that beast bite your locust-filled head off. Now isn't the time for your petty grievances. I made myself clear the first time. We have been invaded. The enemies are inside the Ivory Sanctum. They'll be here any moment. The enemies have been here for a long time already. The Templar barks, and the cultist steps back in surprise. You came into our Ivory Sanctum, setting yourselves up as the masters, sullying the place with your experiments. Do you know what this room used to be? A hall of converts, a monument to our greatest victories. The portraits of former enemies who switched to Lord Baphomet's side used to hang here. We kept their armor and the corrupted symbols of their pitiful godlings. But your Xanthir, the syphilitic one, ordered it all to be put into storage and built a zoo in its place. There will be no sanctum left if the Crusaders... Stop! The frightened cultist points at you, and the eyes of everyone present are turned in your direction. Who goes there? I don't think I've seen you here before. Chaotic requires trickster mythic path. What are those creatures in the cages? Sure. The latest pet project of Xanthir the Poxed One and his cack-handed students. They haven't worked out how to transform demons properly yet. Half of them end up as these freaks. And we're not even allowed to kill them. The locust in the cloak said to keep them in cages so he can use them in his idiotic experiments. The only idiots here are you. The pathetic lapdogs of that airhead schemer you call a mistress. These experiments are necessary for understanding the entire process, for creating a perfect demon of the future. Without them... Hey, hold on. Why would we tell you all this? Who are you anyway? You're not a crusader, are you? How can you call experiments idiotic? At worst, they're unsuccessful. Do you know how many seemingly irrational experiments have led to scientific breakthroughs? Precisely because most ordinary people wrote them off as failures in advance, and no one even bothered to even conduct them. Ninio shakes her head. Dilettantes. You're calling us dilettantes? I'll cut out your heart and eat it before it stops beating. That's factually incorrect, my eager but poorly versed student of anatomy. It is impossible to cut out a heart and still keep it beating. If you wish to consume a beating heart, you will have to do it so while it is still inside the victim's body. That's interesting. The Templar looks at the cultist and a pensive smile appears on her lips. Yes, I recognize that look. I see that you too feel the draw of knowledge. Remember, our world is a book, and we have only read the prologue. Go forward and strive for new discoveries. Yes, I also approve of acquiring new knowledge. The cultist shrinks away under the Templar's gaze, hunching her shoulders. Why do I suddenly have a bad feeling about this? Let's see. Nod to the leader of the Templars. Jerebeth says, "Do it." Predatory grins appear on the Templars' faces, and they reach for their weapons. Let's see your Xanthir the Deranged One save you now. Traitors! This will be easy.
I'm sorry I have to do this.
Stored at Mythic Rock.
This condition, I dedicate my body to science.
This is looking bad. Alright, done. No fatalities. Let's see.
Rely on me.
Well, nothing better to do. Alright.
Move out.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
You called? The struggles never cease.
Okay.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
This is a long ass dungeon. Yes, it is. Last time I saw a dungeon that I felt was needlessly long was the old sycamore tree in Kingmaker. No other dungeon came close since then. Maybe Dresden. If like you count the whole raid on Dresden. It was pretty long as well. See. Complex device combining technology and magic. The leather straps used to restrain victims if worn from frequent use. Yeah, I think I just went full circle. I think I explored everywhere in this place. There's gotta be something I missed. Some door that needs a key to open. What would it be? Over here? No. Over here? No. Maybe over here. No, this is Jerebeth's chambers. Alright. Didn't solve the puzzle in this room. There's a puzzle in this room? None that I see. Maybe you mean the one I just came out of? Let's see.
Please, allow me.
I'm losing my temper.
Is there another pressure plate somewhere? Yep.
I lead, you follow.
This war must end.
I think this was this wall at the stairs. Hmm?
I'm so excited.
In the main hall. Okay. You mean here, right?
Suit to me.
Oh. Here we go. I guess no, I didn't solve the puzzle here. Alright. While we're here, it's time to start guessing. Let's see. From up here and down, I believe. I should really see the storyteller about all these elven notes. In the meantime, the unfun part of the game of trying to figure out the puzzle. Or at the very least until one of you two can tell me, or anybody can tell me what the answer is. 'Cause I'll just be here killing everybody and then reloading over and over. Triangle, hexagon, pentagram, diamond. Thank you. Triangle, hexagon, and diamond. There. Alright. Whatever it is, let's find out the hard way. Just open it up, and then it kills everybody. What is this? Circle mask and a cloak. A mysterious white mask with the inscription, "I am the circle." The hell? Cloak of Carnage. +5 to knowledge arcana. +2 to DC for all saving throws against spells from the evocations school of the wielder cast. Okay. So Give it to Ember. It's either Ember or Ninja. But Ember has more evocation spells, so... Alright. I still think this game could have greatly benefited from anti-paladins. This mask is tied to Ninja's quest. Oh, alright. Tell Paizo about. Actually, no, I don't think this game would benefit from anti-paladins. Isn't a lot of their abilities kind of useless against demons? Hold on. Alright. Well, with that out the way, we once again go back to... I gotta find... what's his name? The plagued one. I thought he'd be in the Ivory Sanctum. Did he leave? Smite Good wouldn't be awesome to say in this game. But also have Assassin class and everybody is immune to poison. Oh, shit. Wait, no, everyone can't be immune to poison. They have cultists in here. They're not immune to poison. However, since the game has you fighting mostly evil beings, having Smite Good isn't really going to be all that beneficial. Is there anything else that anti-paladins get aside from being really good at, you know, killing good aligned creatures? Yeah, cool, as if cultists are a problem. You never know. Cannot find any other. I mean, we could always look to the bright side. Maybe in the future game they'll make a game where, you know, you can fight against the forces of good, and you know, making an anti-paladin is actually a viable strat. Alright, so what do we have here? Mox and that.
Trust in yourself.
Let's see, other than Smite Good, I don't see what you're talking about. They can channel negative energy, which does damage to demons. Okay. They have a touch of corruption, which also does damage to demons. Alright. They can call upon evil spirits to enchant their weapons, which do damage to demons. Auras of Fear and other powers that debuff enemies who don't necessarily are good. It's a pretty big list. Alright, yeah. In that case, well, I'm pretty sure there's got to be some kind of paladin archetype that removes that removes smite good in place of other benefits. So you probably have viable options for this game. Let me see. The touch of corruption thing sounds kind of neat. Let's see, before anything, I guess I'll cast a good old-fashioned fireball.
Oh, yes, what?
Then, you know, you cast this.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
Well. Oh no!
Soot is restless. I wonder why. Are we ready to move out?
Can we just double fireball you two? Yep. Right. Anything else? Nope. Alright. You know, let's do the double fireball again.
I like you. I'm always open to ideas.
I guess they don't have the manpower to implement all classes. They already increased the list in comparison to Kingmaker.
No time for debates.
Now you pop. The most confusing class I've seen would be the Kineticist. That seemed like the biggest headache that would be to implement into a game. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh. The anti-paladin is just an inverted paladin. That's not hard to implement. The excuse, in my opinion, is they don't want you to actively play a paragon of evil. Kineticists are in the game. What do you mean? Oh, like, trying to wrap my head around how to properly use a kineticist, especially the burn mechanic, takes a lot more to figure out than just making a fighter, you know? There's a lot more to keep track of. I mean, game developers probably have plenty to keep track of, so it's easy for them. But for me, it was kind of a head scratcher at first. And I don't know about the not being allowed to play a Paragon of Evil. Well, no, maybe you're right. There isn't anything that's inherently evil. Whoa. No, what was it? There's some evil sounding classes. They got Lich, Demon, Devil Swarm. No, those are mythic paths. That doesn't count. He's talking about classes. Like a base class. Like you could make a party of, you know, Blackguard, Anti-Paladin, Warlocks, you know, deliberately demonic, evil classes, so your whole party could be running around empowered by the, like, you know, the forces of evil. So far, there's mythic stuff and angelic. at best. You could worship evil gods but that's kind of as far as it goes. Anyway, let's see here. The demons land on the rock with one heavy thud after another, the sounds merging into an unending barrage. More and more fiends appear around you. Many of them are twitching, convulsing, their heads rolling on their necks like they've been stunned. Their disgusting flesh bursts open before your eyes, and strange crystals grow from the wounds. Zenadra. A well-built female cultist gives you a mocking salute. How goes it, Crusader? Don't you feel a little out of your depth here? While you were wandering around the sanctum looking for the thing that makes the demon stronger, Xanthir the Plagued One gathered up all the fiends he could and performed the ritual on all of them. He was in haste and didn't take proper care. So a few of the demons died in the process. But it makes no difference. Even you with your power stand no chance against this army. I don't have the Aeon path, so I can't choose that. What did it say? The Lich and Demon Mythic paths don't actively seek to destroy the world as we know it, which the anti-Paladin is trying to do every second of his crusade. Yeah, I guess that's true. Besides Paladin, there is no class that needs to have an evil alignment. Assassin. Oh no, that's a prestige class. Never mind, I take it back. Prestige classes don't count. It needs to be a base class. So yeah, the closest you can get is Cleric. That's it. Make a full party of Clerics of Ruvaguk. Alright, let's see here. I'm going to fight till the end no matter what happens. Chaotic, don't start celebrating before the fight's even won. You wouldn't want to embarrass yourself. Enough chit chat. If you want to fight, get on with it. The Assassin Prestige class is entirely evil, but only because they take lives as a job, and most assassins have a code where they don't kill unless they're paid for it. Yeah. Assassins could be argued to be neutral at most of the time, considering, you know, assassins pay to kill people, and you go up to a group of adventurers and say, hey, I need to pay you to kill some bandits, or specifically a bandit leader or bandit lord, and that's essentially an assassin job, but whatever. It's semantics on how they die. Moving on. We'll choose the chaotic path. Why not? Don't start celebrating before the fight's even won. You wouldn't want to embarrass yourself. I chose my moment well. It's a foregone conclusion. Oh no, Lewis, it looks like we're done for. This fearsome horde's going to overwhelm us at any moment. I'm so afraid I can barely stand or hold my sword. Sela barks a laugh, piercing the cultist with a glare. Not afraid, Paladin? You should be. Where's your light? All I see is the darkness closing in. The cultist's words are drowned out by the resounding call of a war horn. Dismay ripples through the demon host, and a moment later everything around you is filled with blinding light. But actually I prefer that. One of the reasons I don't like Paladin is that I have to have a special alignment. No freedom for roleplay. Technically you do have freedom for roleplay. Like, if I make a Paladin in this game, I can choose an evil alignment option and I don't immediately lose all my alignment. Like, eventually I'll have to stop being evil, but like, I can choose evil options. I don't have to pick always lawful good. So that's not entirely true. At least in Pathfinder, at least in Wrath of the Righteous. If you play at a table, you might have a dungeon master that just looks for an excuse to make you fall, like an asshole. The Paladin is very restricting indeed, but so is the anti-Paladin, but it's still fun if that's what you're going for. Yeah. Alright, here we go.
I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
By the light and sword.
The hand of the inheritor! Here! Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time!
That's our voices.
It's either us or them.
Let's see, Ninja is going to go first. And this is pretty. One fireball makes all the difference, really. Oh, come on. Do I have any scrolls that do something for... Like, I have to have, like, the Breath of Life scroll or something by now. Let's see, Sunbeam. Heal Mass, Bark Skin, Summon Wolf, Resounding Blow, Cleanse, Heroism, Brilliant Inspiration. Alright, I gotta have something. Harm, Ally. Oh, god damn it. I've got nothing. Just can't agree with magic. Other than AoE damage, I don't see the appeal of dealing less damage than full rounds of sword slashing. It is an acquired taste. Load. I'm gonna try this again with just turn-based combat on. I should be fine after that. And just in case I'm not...
Together, we stand.
Let's see, protection from evil.
You called?
Hurricane bow.
Sud is restless. I wonder why.
Right there. Versatility, you can buff, damage, and CC.
Anything new?
There you go. Let's see. Displacement. You.
We'll make things right.
I don't think there's any particular spell I need to worry about aside from. But just in case. Heroism greater. And on you.
Rely on me.
Use Channel Divinity. Heal everybody up. And you use haste. Alright, we should be good. Let's go. Oh, there's also the realization that you won't be able to have all your units go surround a single person with, you know, with swords. You know, unless you're dealing with a small party. And then when you're dealing with a small party, there you go. Kind of neat magic to make up the difference. Alright. Alright. You got it.
In the name of Iomedae, I say to you fiends, flee, for you will find no mercy here. Forge onward to your enemy, champion, and have no fear. The warriors of heaven will keep the monsters from your back.
By the light and sword.
The hand of the inheritor. Here! Damn it all! You'll answer for this some other time.
Alright, let's try this again.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Alright, just shoot the distortive rock.
Rip you apart!
And cut down this guy. Alright. Ninio. Fireball. Right here. And I guess that's it. Invisibility field. Can't really see anything else you can do right now, so... yeah, invisibility field. totally fine. No. True, there's that too, but I'd still rather use a weapon. I mean, objectively, even a dagger deals more damage than its equivalent in magic. Be fine, but I personally like mage runs. Needs more thinking, in my opinion. Alright, what do we got? Huh. All right. Good job, Ivy. Right, now it's your turn, Ember. Just throw another fireball. It's fine. See, for right here, you should be able to catch only the enemies. Grand. Good job. Just wait after that. Sela.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Ruchelet, just pelt it with shots. I'm not saying this is a swift action. Let's see, instant enemy. Yeah.
I will resist.
Why? No. Not like this.
Alright. Activate Arcane Strike. And then just beat down on this thing. Yep, down. Next. This thing's pretty much dead, so could magic missile, but on the off chance that the magic missile doesn't kill it, I'm going to cast this Phantasmal Putrescence instead, just so I can get the Shadow Demon. Move away so the Shadow Demon has its turn. Wait, another one down. Now I just learned that they summons Ivu. This is now Sonic Shriek. And yeah, we should be pretty much done here. I'll use this on the Mythic Distorted Bow. I was hoping to kill, but whatever.
The light, take you.
There. Ruchelet finish off the last one. Alright, we're done. The rest of this is just formality. Let's see, already got a Shadow Demon out. Yeah, we'll just use the... Didn't work. Failed to overcome. A nat 1. Of course you'll fail with a nat 1. Good job, Ninja. Just Ivu beat it up. Yeah, no. Let's try. Nope. Not even close. Turn up.
No glory without risk.
Desna, guide my hand.
This thing's got a lot of health. The hell? It just... What? So I guess it died and just didn't make a death sound or something? Okay.
We will win this war.
I guess a win's a win.
Trust in yourself.
Let's see. A lot more thinking, actually. Positioning, spell slot usage, and so on and so forth. It's endless management. And some people like calculus as a hobby. So
No one stands in my way.
You're a good person.
who knows?
I like
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
Alright, one more on Ivu and should be good to go. Yeah, I'm probably a masochist to like that now that I think about it. It depends on who you ask. Some people just get way too bored the more something is the more simple something is, so they add extra layers of complication in order to make it interesting. Let's see. An easy example would be like, you can make in 5th edition D&D, you can make like a champion fighter and have nothing to really worry about micromanagement wise. Or you can make literally anything else, and then there's suddenly more resources to worry about. Alright. Let's see if I can finish off Zanfir the Plagued one before anything else. Turn off the... Alright, Zanfir Vaughn. A figure in a loose, hooded robe stands facing away from you, hands raised in the air. I have given you the gift of strength. Arise and fight in the name of Descari, of Baphomet, of whomever you please. I command you, defend my laboratory. Fools, feckless, useless morons. I'm surrounded by idiots. What have I done to deserve this? What crime have I committed that the universe would punish me so? He shouts and calls them names and thinks that will make them listen to him. Mr. Swarm that walks, may I ask you a question in the interest of science? Aren't locusts generally afraid of sparrows? In your position, I would have thought it more sensible to turn into a flock of sparrows. But then you'd have to worry about cats. Don't care to comment? Nino sighs. Finian the talking weapon. I don't like this one. He reminds me of the bladesmith who tortured me. He was an arrogant swine too, but he never berated and yelled at folk. No, he spoke so softly, so deliberately, even every word dripping with venom. Xanthir the Plagued One, you are the one who has been imbuing demons with powers never before seen on Galarian. I have come to stop you. Or, hello Xanthir, having problems with the help? Say nothing. But to be fair, I prefer Sorcerer. So less versatile, but don't have to worry about spell slots so much. Yeah, when you're using a Sorcerer, it's like you know what you're after, you know what you're getting and what you're after from beginning to end most of the time. Let's see, what should I choose here? Having problems with the help. The figure in the hooded robe slowly turns around. Its face and hands are a writhing mass of locusts. If you listen closely, you can hear the rhythmic rasping of little feet and wings rubbing against each other. Your taunting words only serve to reveal your ignorance. Imbeciles swell the ranks of demons and crusaders alike. As commander of the crusade, you have crossed paths with such fools more than once, no doubt. Tell me, how do you stand them all? Xanthir falls silent momentarily, during which time the rustling of locusts under the cloak becomes even more prominent. You are all primitive apes, cavorting about the world wound in futile attempts to wipe each other out. Oh, how I loathe you all. I despise my idiot students who cannot even take a single step without an order from me. I despise demons, self-satisfied imbeciles who prefer to tear hunks of flesh from each other than carry out my instructions. I despise Daskari and Baphomet for forcing me to work with them. The chittering of the locust grows louder, sounding threatening. I despise you, Vandal. You came into my laboratory, smashing up my specimens and interfering with my work. Away with you. Get out now. The sorcerer is a blaster, plain and simple. They're easy because you only need to worry about getting either fireball or lightning bolt, then blast away. You are like me and like illusion spell. Or you are like me and like illusion spells. Then the trouble starts. Oh my god.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
Baleful polymorph. Where is he? Is he invisible? Yeah, it looks like he's invisible. Summon. Let's see here. I'm not really sure what to do with Ninio here. They're immune to fire. Fuck, I hate that. Isn't it kind of tough to play an illusion sorcerer? I don't remember sorcerers in Pathfinder getting any bonuses. It suggests a specialization in illusions. It's my PCs and is always successful. Yeah, it's fortitude saves. I'll make do. I just forgot that swarms are immune to fireball for some reason. You know, that's like the go-to spell as to what you would cast to deal with a bunch of insects. Who casts lightning bolt? It's not telling me. Damn. Alright, screw it. I'll make do. Xanfer Fang, there he is. Taking on a more monstrous form. I got him now. Alright, let's see what we got. We got one more. Alright. That aside. Only other thing I can think of is Hellfire Ray, since I'm out of second level slots. Oh, never mind, we got him. Alright. It's actually nice. A few items to support for the early levels. Pick blast. Sure, illusion. Go to illusion spell? I mean, I can answer that. Phantasmal Killer. It's way too good. Alright, let's see. Defeated, Xanfer drops to his knees. For a few drawn-out seconds, all you can hear is the rustling of the locust shifting under his robe. The sound suddenly morphing into rasping, unnatural laughter. Who could have predicted that a vandal, my enemy and the enemy of my masters, would be the one to rid me of my excruciating servitude? You are an unforeseen, unknown quantity that has solved the impossible equation. Such an elegantly simple solution to all my problems. The eerie laughter dies away as quickly as it came. Xanfer lifts his head and looks out at you from his locust swarm face. You have earned a reward. I know why you are here and what you seek. You destroyed my laboratory stood in the way of science and halted my demon transformation experiments. But I doubt you know the source of the Hendrian Crystals necessary for the process. I will show you the path to the truth, Vandal, but first you must answer 2 of my questions. In Kingmaker, obviously Phantasmal Killer. In Wrath of the Righteous, it's the shadow spells. Oh, I didn't think of that. Arushale reaches out to touch your elbow, but drops her hand halfway. Instead of touching you, she whispers fearfully, "What did he do to himself? What did he turn himself into? It's not even a demon. It's an abomination that would sicken even the denizens of the abyss." An abomination? You stupid succubus. I have received reports about your attempts to change your nature. Do you think your experiments are any less disgusting than mine? Besides, we reject shame. In the world wound, everything is in constant flux, and it is glorious. Such a pity that it will not have a worthy chronicler, no matter what the outcome. The brainless mortals will scribble down some boring account that could apply to any war. But this war is truly a story of grand metamorphosis. A flourishing land has become a wasteland. A mortal has become a swarm of insects. And a demon seeks to ingratiate herself with the crusaders and flirts with the commander like a besotted shepherdess. No spells? So the last about that. Flame, no. Right. There's greater invisibility. How did greater invisibility be a go-to spell? Right. Huh. I didn't. Arushale hides her face in utter humiliation. Why are you so sure that I don't have that information already? Doubting my intellect is a foolish move. If you already knew the truth, you would have directed your efforts to destroying my supply routes, not breaking into my laboratory. Why do you think I'll believe you? Because it's the logical thing to do. What motive do I have for concealing information that you will inevitably learn from the notes scattered around my laboratory? Xanfer falls silent for a moment. Furthermore, I would very much like to see your face as enlightenment dawns. Ask your questions. That's why I hate to put true sight on every enemy in this game. Ask your questions. Name the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. Canabras, Dresden, Eyes, the Abyss. Eyes? Hold on. Yes, I do. I failed to because it got muted. Let me see. When did I stop talking? Guess I told him to ask us questions. Alright. Name the location of my laboratory before I was forced to relocate to the inhospitable Ivory Sanctum. The reason I'm reading it now. The reason I'm reading it out now is because I do upload this onto YouTube for a few people to, rehear. And so, when they play this back, they'll actually be able to hear it eventually. Alright. So when he asked where it was, I guess Canabras. For a while, Xanfir says nothing, seeming to be carefully choosing his words. Stupidity and ignorance are at the very top of the list of your failings. I am ashamed to have been defeated by such a weak-minded creature. I will simply give you the answer, but do not feel any sense of pride that you have obtained it so easily. I hope you have wits enough to realize that it is no cause for pride, but for endless shame. Know this. I have been acquiring the Hendrian Crystals from the Midnight Fane, a shrine located deep under Dresden. Xanfir steels himself and slowly stands. What is it like to realize that the enemy has all this time been concealed in the bowels of your very own fortress? Don't bother answering, it was a rhetorical question. Now let us finish this, Vandal. End my existence and free me from the burden of carrying out the orders of idiot masters and offering my eyes with the sight of their feckless followers. Midnight Fane? What is it, and how have the demons managed to hide it from me? Your naivety is worth lingering in this world. A surprising, incomprehensible phenomenon. I regret that I will not be able to study it under laboratory conditions. Chittering laughter emerges from beneath Xanfir's hood. Deep below Dresden, where the power of the Sword of Valor cannot reach, there is a place where the abyss of the material plane meet. It is where Lady Arilu opened one of her rifts, creating a direct route to the abyss. That is where the Hendrian Crystals are coming from. The rift leads to... I suppose I don't want to spoil the surprise, Vandal. You do so love surprises, after all. And I do, so, yeah. Why didn't the demons attack Dresden from the inside, given that they had access? Such an attack will reveal the secret of the Midnight Fane to the Crusaders. It has no right to fail. Unfortunately, you impressed Durazan so much during the battle for Dresden that he lost all courage. I am sure you will meet him in the Fane, aggrandizing himself at the expense of whoever happens to be around. What a laughing stock. However, sooner or later, he will certainly try to attack Dresden from the inside. He is more afraid of Discari than you. What are the Hendrian Crystals? Special keys that can, with the proper handling and after a tedious ritual, awaken mythic powers in a demon. The process was discovered and developed by the great Arilu Vorlesh, my mentor. She calls it transformation. Those that have undergone it are called mythic demons, for their powers truly deserve to be glorified in myth. Are you that eager to die? Why should I even answer your question? Why stave off my final transition into blissful oblivion? Xanfir cocks his head to one side. I will answer you, but only out of my own curiosity. I want to see what intrigues a lowly creature such as yourself. Have you seen my underlings, my so-called students? What, I ask you, can they hope to learn from me? Buffoons, that's what they are. a pathetic parody of scholarly devotion. They hear my words, but they do not understand them. Mindless fanatics and cultists. Idiots besieging me with their endless questions. Killing them is pointless. I cannot banish them or use them as test subjects, because as soon as one dies, 2 more sprout in their place. Xanfir's voice is drowned out by the locust's furious cheering. And the demons I am forced to work with? They are unable to fulfill even the simplest of instructions. All their tiny minds can think about is how to chew one another to pieces. Darazan, Minago, Jerebeth, they all started plotting against me as soon as I took up my post. How am I to work under these conditions? I am surrounded by utter morons. My only ambition has been to study the sciences, to discover secret truths. But instead I have been obliged to manage a herd of brainless animals. I have found myself at a dead end. I cannot abandon everything and leave. I will only be exchanging life in this unbearable place for life among nameless ruins, constantly aware that my former masters could find me and exact retribution. I could hardly continue my work without my laboratory. Xanfir grows quiet for a moment. You have given me a way out, Vandal. A place where only peace awaits me. Where I will have no students or masters. Death. I am tired. Who are you, Xanfir Vang? Xanfir makes a sound that is not unlike a sigh. I am a higher being. I surpassed my mortal shell, discarded it, transformed myself into a larva, becoming a locust. My loyal service to the dark arts has not gone unrewarded. Lords Baphomet and Discari both gave me their consideration. I earned respect on this side of the world wound, and the only person whose respect I have not won is my mentor, Arilu Vorlesh. That is all that is permissible for you to know. Alright. I really hope the mic's working right now. I don't want to read all that again. Alright, we're good. Okay. I want to know more. How did you achieve this state?
Pay attention.
I won't tell you anything. I won't be telling you anything. I did not spend years conducting research, carrying out experiments, and studying forbidden texts just to give it all away to some vandal. The sacrifices I have made, the impossible truths my mind has had to encompass, Discari's philosophy, Baphomet's sophistry, Aresh Kagal's riddles, the nebulous ravings of lesser-known demons such as Iziagna. You have probably never even heard these names before. It's enough that you have managed to get your hands on my notes. They say there is no king's road to knowledge, but for vandals there isn't so much as a dirt track. If you want to achieve what I have, then follow the path I had to take, every single step. Sela frowns. What's with all the questions? We already know enough about this freak to destroy him once and for all. The best thing for everyone is if the knowledge of how he came to be like that dies with him. Do not ask him about this. There are paths of which it is best not to know. What this man has done is more frightening than anything I've seen, than anything I've done to others. I beg you, do not look into how Xanfir Vang fell. This knowledge is a danger to your soul. What's it like being a swarm? It is impossible to explain to someone who has not made the same exalted journey. Endless bliss, endless splendor, endless solitude. Among the lower creatures there is no one who can understand me now. What do you know about Arilu Vorlesh? She is my mentor. although she has never given me the slightest recognition. It was she who invented the method for transforming demons using the Hendrian Crystals. Admiration, envy, and hurt all vie for dominance in Xanthir's voice. She is the best of all humans and demons, a true scientist, pioneer, architect of the world wound. It is ironic that both of the Abyss's finest scientific minds were mortals once, isn't it? She's a true scientist. I wholeheartedly agree with every word the swarm says. Go easy with the praise there, friend. Aurilu is a criminal whichever way you slice it, and you gushing compliments about her puts you on the same level. Me? On the same level as Aurilu Voilish? One of her devoted followers? Oh, what a lovely thing to say. Thank you. Yeah. That's terrible. Okay. Alright. What can you tell me about Jerabeth? A troublesome gnat who thinks herself the queen of this dung heap. She hates me for usurping her in the sanctum, but she doesn't dare go against the orders of Baphomet and his daughter, Hebzamira. Jerabeth is a known quantity, and a negligible one at that. See, evil, you may be interested to learn that Jerabeth has given me her mark. The swarm you are composed of fall under her thrall as soon as you release your hold on it. Kill Xanthir. Yeah, I'll have to kill him. I'll put an end to your existence. Farewell, Vandal. I would thank you if I hated you any less than my master. May Baphomet and Discari burn, and may you burn with them. Alright. Or nature.
Maybe I did something wrong here.
What? No. Oh my god. I didn't want you to do it. What was the +3 bonus? There's no way. Oh my god. Am I gonna load for a single fucking piece of... Nope. The secret is lost forever. It's just not important to know. I'll save somewhere else. See if I want to do this again. Probably not, though.
I'm losing my temper.
What we got? Old Grimoire. Let's see. Grants the owner 3 slots for level 1 spells, 2 slots for level 2, and 2 for level 3 spells. For the wearer's spell casting class with the highest caster level. Okay. And then the unknown helmets. Masterwork staff. A small key. Headband of intelligence +6. Alright, you know what? We've gone on for long enough, way past the usual stop time. So we're going to call it for tonight. Tomorrow I'll be on with some Pathfinder Kingmaker. Thank you again, everyone who was able to stop by today. Hopefully I see you tomorrow, and I will have more Wrath of the Righteous on Thursday. And until then, take care.